All right, now we're going to continue with a series of videos about natural climate change. And at this, we're going to look at another factor that's called how solar radiation, so we're going to look at how solar radiation varies on the planet to create climate. Okay, so natural climate change is really our climate patterns. So we know that we have a sun, and the Earth is rotating around the sun, because we covered that in our last video. So here we're going to show our Earth. I'm going to draw two Earths to begin with, because there's an aspect of that that I'm going to want to touch upon. Right? So our Earth is rotating around the sun. So here's our Earth. It takes 1 year for the Earth to go around the sun. And so here's our Earth rotating around the sun, and the sun is going to be radiating energy towards the Earth. Okay. And the amount of radiation that hits the surface of the Earth is something that we're going to call, so we're going to show it radiating over here, insolation. Okay, so when the sun radiates towards the Earth, there's slight variations in the output of radiation from the sun throughout its time, but that's on geological time of long time scales. And the real important thing is that there's variations in how the sun hits the Earth. So when it comes towards the Earth, right, and the Earth is at an angle, you can see that there's going to be places that are further away from the sun and they're getting less solar radiation, and there's places that are right in the middle. And so the place right in the middle, getting the most radiation, would be our equator. And that's, of course, we know where our warmest weather is throughout the year. Now, you'll also notice that the Earth, because it's rotating on an axis, there's a time where you're going to have, because here I'm in the northern hemisphere, so this northern hemisphere of the globe is going to be more directly towards the sun, and that's going to be our summer. And then there's a time where it's further away from the sun, it's tilted further away, and that's going to be the winter. And that is, of course, why the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere have opposite seasons.